Alrighty guys, coming to you guys again. So long story short, I'm just gonna weigh in right now. I haven't weighed in probably about, I wanna say 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. Noticing I'm looking a little bit leaner, not too lean, but you know, when I do notice some leanness in my midsection, that leads me to believe thinking drop a little bit of body fat, but I'm not too sure. Oh well. But yeah, so that being said, lifts have been slightly decreasing in some areas and increasing in other areas, so I just want to make sure, just want to figure out what's going on. Maybe weights jumping around. I don't really know if I'm gonna be lighter or not, but we'll see. So let's do it.
Well, that's very surprising. Very surprising. And that hair, oh my goodness, all over the place.
It is Monday, November 2nd, I think. What up, dude? So yeah, I just got a ride in before class. We'll see what happens for the rest of the day. I didn't get a really big ride in today just because, if you guys can see, there is a storm about to hit San Diego. So yeah, that's gonna kind of suck because my days off are like my favorite days to ride, only real days to ride, so it's gonna suck to have it rain, but might just get some productive stuff out of the way, do some errands and stuff like that. So anyway, stay tuned for the rest of the video, guys. Alright guys, let me just say that there is nothing better than a good quality ride to clear your head. Oh man. Let's do this. Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Coming back to you guys again with another voiceover. This is my training session from, I believe this was on Sunday, and you can see I kind of messed up with the You guys, it happens. To those of us who've been training and you're just, long day, you forget to load the bar up the other side and you just, boom. That's what happened to me right there. So that being said, I felt like an idiot, and it's okay because there was barely anybody in the gym. So that being said, I really want to start doing more of these just to build up my, it's a really great accessory work to get your deadlift up. I did this a lot when my deadlift was at its highest at 455 about a year ago. So my all-time goal is to get back to 4 plates. That would be awesome. I'd really love to do that. And that's the main goal right now. Recently, I just can't get over that 390 mark. And I got a double, I got a 390 for a double, I wanna say about a week ago, and that's where it pretty much stagnated. So I really wanna make sure that I continue to do my accessory work and really get things dialed in so I can get back to that. That would be great. And as you saw in the earlier part of the video, still some work to do in terms of you know, getting my weight. I don't necessarily need to get strength-wise. I mean, a few pounds would be great, and I don't really have a set number yet. I don't believe in set numbers. I don't believe in a goal weight or anything like that. But you know, deadlifts for me really just can, I mean, it really isn't really that dependent on my weight. I feel right now to be able to pull 390 for a double at whatever I am. I don't really think I'm 156, I'm probably 159, maybe 160. I was really depleted when I weighed in, so there's just so many factors to it. My weight jumps around a lot. But anyways, this is back extensions, really great again. I like these, and glute ham raises for getting an accessory work for deadlifts, and that's really the biggest thing, is I haven't been doing my accessory work, so it's pretty much inevitable that my deadlifts would stagnate. So after that, this is my push session from yesterday, the 3rd, and just warming up beforehand on the bike and everything like that. Had a pretty killer ride that day. So this one too, again, my pressing strength just bounces around. So warmed up with 35s, 55s, then moves to the 75s for 5. Then moved up to the 85s, and I was pressing 90s, I want to say about a few months ago, a few weeks ago rather, and I was pressing 90s, and I'm actually at 85s for a triple now, which is good. Still, again, for my body weight, the way it's at, I'm pretty proud of being able to get this up for a triple. You know, 90s would be great, but overall the goal is to get back to 100s, so that'd be great. This is something I suck at a lot with any pressing, really, with my long arms. I have extremely long arms, that's why I really don't have a chest. So that was really, you know, it's not pretty to watch, but it is what it is. So worked up to 135 after this, and when I do barbell anything, I like to make sure it's controlled. I actually always like to make sure it's controlled, but you know, this is one of those lifts that I don't use a spotter on, so I really like to keep the weight lower, but just to make sure that I'm hitting everything very, very controlled to make sure it's, you know, I'm really stimulating the muscle group. So overall, you know, we got some work to do, but I'm motivated and I'm ready to kill it. So finished off this one with some dips and also some flies, which I didn't film as well. But anyways, guys, hope you got the voiceover and the new layout. Let's get to the rest of the video. Alrighty guys, so we're back from training, back from the store, back from all the errands and everything, and I got a few different things I want to show you guys what I got, so let's get right to it. Guys, if you haven't tried this yet, you need to get on it ASAP. This is the vanilla almond cashew. Oh my goodness, favorite so far, it's amazing. Then we have some romaine for dinner tonight. Favorite flavor, Powerade Zero, actually between this and the grape flavor. Garbanzo beans. You know how I do it. The usual, still eating tofu every night. No meat yet. And an all-time, well, not an all-time favorite, but one of my favorites from Kashi. Definitely would recommend that. Natural peanut butter, we're doing that too. Gotta have garlic at all times in your refrigerator, at all times, or just in your household. And onions, this has something to do, well, this apple doesn't have to do with my pizza tonight that I'll be making, but these do. So keeping those aside. And then, guess who scored at the Whole Foods or natural food store? Oh, yeah. $1.99 per pound on sale, guys. That is it. So at Sprouts, got these bad boys. I think this was 4 pounds altogether. So I'm stoked about that. And this is my favorite cheese of all time, right here. This is, and it's funny because it's vegan, but this will be in my little calzone that I'll make tonight, calzone or pizza. But yeah, so this is the mozzarella cheese from Follow Your Heart, I guess, and this stuff is amazing. It's vegan. I like this better than normal cheese, and yeah, it's so good. Strong protein content in it though, so who cares. Last but not least, I just got some whole wheat flour. This wants to focus. Last but not least, I got some whole wheat flour, so that will be going in the pizza tonight. So that's what I'm rocking with right now. Now let's make it all. Alright guys, it's time to get this pizza shot. It's nice and hot too. A vegan pizza though. For the non-vegan. What is going on, everybody? It is Tuesday. Shout out to my boy Abdullah right here, keeping it real.
Living in the fucking moment, that's satisfaction. take an action on shit you want to do.
He's hitting me in the fields right now. If you haven't checked out this video, I'll link it below for you guys. You can check it out. Right now, I actually wanted to, before I go on my ride, got my coffee and everything like that, I wanted to talk about something that happened yesterday, which was hilarious. Majoring in, switched over to communications, so I'm taking it's an introductory communications class. At the very beginning of the semester, we have to enter in a controversial question into like a random pool, I guess. And so we put the question in, and it's called a critical discussion. So 3 people get chosen to debate on a question pretty much, and it can be completely random. The people are random, the question's random. And so me being me, I entered in the question, should competitive eating be considered a real sport? And so throughout the entire semester, I was not going just because at that point of the day, I like tune out, you know, I'm not like, I like the class, I like debating people. And anyway, so I hadn't gone the entire semester. My question hadn't been picked the entire semester either. So, so basically we work our way, there's probably about 50 kids in the class, work our way around. And of course I get chosen for this is like the last day to do the critical discussions for the semester. So I get chosen, and guess what happens? My question gets chosen. So gets put on the board, and there's 2 other people that debate with me on it. And my professor's like, hey, Eric, do you wanna go first? And I go, you know what, let's let them go first. I knew what they were gonna say. They were gonna be like, oh, it's disgusting. And sure enough, they stated that it should not be a sport. It was, you know, what's it gonna do for kids? What's it gonna look like for our society if we consider it a sport? Basketball, football, etc. Those should all be sports. And so it gets to me, and I started laughing at first, and everybody's looking at me like, what's with this kid? And I say, it should be a sport because I'm a competitive eater. And everybody just died, like, and everybody, it was very, I don't want to say it was embarrassing, but everybody was just like, no. And everybody looked at me and they were all like, what's with this kid? It's weird to know that people like day to day that I'm gonna be interacting with, I guess, for the next few weeks know that. And then people coming up to me and like, when did you get started, blah, blah, blah. Asking about techniques and stuff like that. How are you not 400 pounds? You know, all the classic arguments, or classic beliefs. Anyways, right now, we're gonna go, hopefully, actually it's not raining out right now, so we're gonna go on a little ride. Toss tonight. Just so y'all know, it's perfectly acceptable to eat at IHOP after 5 p.m.
Alrighty guys, so into the video. It's probably gonna be a long video, probably was a long video, and I really wanted to just speak my mind on how I feel and how I'm gonna be approaching the next few weeks and everything like that. I haven't really been taking the last few weeks the way I should have been taking them. To be honest guys, I really just attribute it to something that's really always been on my mind, especially over the past month or two that I've gone through what I've gone through. And that is straight to the fact that it's very hard for me to be able to be single again, to be alone. Somebody that did so much good for my well-being, for my life, and really inspired me to do a lot of things that I wouldn't normally do. And when that person was gone and had to leave me and all those things, I really didn't know how to approach it. So really, I'm not going to go on a huge tangent about it. I'm not going to waste your time, but you know, if you're watching this and watching my channel, watching what I put out there, I really do hope that you understand that this is something that can really take its toll on someone like myself who deals with such a large amount of self-esteem issues. It's so hard for me to see myself as somebody that someone else would like, or somebody that someone wanted to be friends with, not necessarily be in a relationship with, but that's just, to be honest with everybody, that's who I am. I'm a guy that isn't, you know, one to go out on the weekends and, you know, go on Tinder and just smash every chick he sees, you know, and to try to smash every chick he sees. I'm not like that, and I'm a guy that likes to be in a long-term relationship, a guy that likes to be with somebody else. And when I'm with somebody else that I have a good time with and I enjoy their presence and everything like that, I do so well. That's just a fact. Really, when it all boils down to it, I feel like when I let my mind think about her or a relationship or anything like that, I do get depressed. And so my way of combating that is to go back into distracting myself with various other things, with work, with school, with writing, with training, with anything that makes me not think about the fact that I'm alone. So I'm taking it upon myself to really get things into gear. If I'm going to continue to train at this activity level, to lift and to still have all these goals for myself, I'm really just going to have to step it up. So I'm excited to get things back in the right direction again, and I do have something special planned for the next challenge and for everything to come. I'm really motivated to get started with my future and really get things in gear. I'm excited and I'm ready to go. So hope you guys liked the video. Anyways guys, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for watching me rant. Sorry if it was extra long. Subscribe, like, everything, comment, and I'll be back again. Stay tuned for the next challenge and the next video. See you guys.